Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Right now, we have a talk going on between the Kenya Kwanza and Azimio la Umoja. 5 members from each team. Then we have the technical team that is supporting their work. Now with all this, we have also seen a team led by PLO Lumumba and other lawyers requesting for review of our 2010 constitution to do some amendment. If it will need a referendum, so be it, but then they need to change some issues or improve on them. And with all this, we are seeing people now reacting and talking about the re-emerge of the BBI Part 2. And Miguna Miguna has come out to warn William Samoei Ruto about going for BBI, which seemingly, according to Miguna Miguna, is a betrayal of the people. Because when Ruto was campaigning, he was asking a simple question to the electorate. Mnataka tubadilishe uchumi ama tubadilishe katiba? Of course, he was looking for an answer that is supporting improvement on the economy. And so that's what he was told. But 1 year after election, seemingly William Ruto might be pushing for some amendments in the constitution, and some of areas in which it's touching, it might need a referendum. But Miguna Miguna is warning William Samoei Ruto. So first of all, I want us to go through Miguna Miguna's tweet. Then from there, I will take you to the 5-point agenda of discussion by Kenya Kwanza, and you have to compare with what Azimio is putting on table. Azimio wako na 5 points, Kenya Kwanza wako na 5 points. But if you check into those points, definitely what Azimio is what Kenya Kwanza is bringing to the table, it is attracting a debate about the re-emerge of BBI Part 2. But what Azimio is bringing on table, it is not attracting anything near BBI or touching on the constitution of Kenya. This is what Miguna Miguna is saying. In 2022, before the general election, President William Ruto kept asking Kenyans, mnataka tubadilishe uchumi au tubadilishe katiba? Kenyans roared, uchumi, uchumi, uchumi. This was one of those popular rallies that propelled William Ruto to presidency. Just 1 year after the 2022 general election, with the uchumi still in tatters, with the shilling nearly worthless as against the US dollar, and the cost of living in the stratosphere, we cannot support another wrong-headed, politically divisive and costly constitutional change initiative. Attempting BBI 2 would be a betrayal of the people. That is Miguna Miguna. Miguna Miguna is definitely addressing William Samoei Ruto. And you would see some individuals somewhere in a corner, especially those who support Kenya Kwanza, thinking that the person who is pushing for a constitutional amendment or a referendum is the Azimio side. But we are here to remind Kenyans the person who is pushing for the referendum in this country, it is not Azimio. This agenda has been brought to the table by Kenya Kwanza side. And I want to take you back to the 5-point agenda of Kenya Kwanza. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, To confirm the person who is pushing for referendum, we go here. The 5-point agenda of Kenya Kwanza. Number 1, reconstituting of IBC Commission. Number 2, implementation of 2/3 gender rule. Number 3, entrenchment of the Constituency Development Fund. Number 5 and 6 is the bombshell. Number 4 and 5 is the bombshell. Establishment and entrenchment of the office of the leader of opposition. How do you introduce the office of the leader of opposition without touching on the constitution? If you want to protect that office so that it is not operating at the mercy of the president, how do you do it? Because then bringing this office means you are now trying to tamper with the order of governance as per our 2010 constitution. So to entrench it in an office so that there's no one who can just come out and remove it anyhow, it must attract a referendum. Hiyo imeletwa na nani? William Samuel Ruto. And this is not such today. The first time he took over office after electing the Speaker of the National Assembly, the first bill Ruto took to the National Assembly was to ask the members of Parliament to work on creating the office of official opposition. Sasa mambo ya uchumi na vyeo nani ameleta? Ni Ruto ama ni Raila? You can now answer that question. Number 5, embedment of the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary. Hiyo ofisi ya Musalia Mudavadi iko tu hapo because of the executive order number 1. And Ruto alitumia to create that office. So that office is just operating at the mercy of the president. Any other time he can change. But now they want to put it in law so that it is well established and recognized. Ndio watu waseme ya kwamba we have a ghost worker in this country. Kuleta hii inamaanisha BBI tu. Kwa BBI walikuwa na propose office of the official opposition. Walikuwa na propose the office of the prime minister. Sasa Ruto mwenye alikuwa anasema ya kwamba mnataka uchumi ama mnataka katiba. Definitely yeye ndiye amekuja na hayo mambo ya katiba na sio uchumi. And to confirm to you indeed, Azimio is clean. They have no any intention in this Kenya Kwanza government to bring anything that is touching on the constitution. Check their 5 gender of discussion. Number 1, cost of living. Number 2, audit of the 2022 presidential election results. Number 3, restructuring and reconstituting of the Independent Electoral and Boundary Commission and related matters. Number 4, measures to prevent interference with political parties. Number 5, outstanding constitution matters, in bracket, governance issues, adequate and checks and balance, and the question of boundary delimitation. Kwa hii mambo ya Azimio, kuna mahali inaguza a change of constitution. They don't mention anything that is triggering any change to the constitution, whether it is going to happen in the National Assembly or if it will be taken to the popular initiative referendum. Hakuna mahali kwa mambo ya Azimio inaguza hiyo. So kama kuna mtu mwenye amekuja na mambo ya kubadilisha katiba, is none other than the man who was against what Azimio was pushing for. So now in this country you can see where we are heading to. we have a man whom you cannot take his word serious. When he says something, you have to think twice before you trust what he's telling you. Yale mambo kama yote yenye Ruto alikuwa anakataa ndiye anakuja kufanya. So, going forward, when Ruto will talk about anything in this country, you take it in the opposite way. Ile kitu yenye amekataa kufanya ndiye atafanya, na ile yenye anakuambia atafanya, believe me, hatafanya hiyo kitu. And this is William Ruto for you. So Miguna Miguna is sending a warning to William Ruto that touching on the constitution means you are betraying the people and what you had told the people. Na huyo ndo William Ruto wenyu. Sasa niambieni tunaelekea which side? Ruto is literally begging Azimio for those appointments so that anaweza anza kuwa na uhuru wa kufanya kazi hapa. So he is on his knees even begging for the amendment of the constitution or a referendum.